Good afternoon. My name is Terri Gittens, and I'm with the Kingston Land Trust African American History Committee. And today we are sharing memories and stories from the families whose relatives are resting at Mount Zion Cemetery. I have with me today Renee Van Dyke, who will share some of the family stories.
I have several family members buried at Mount Zion Cemetery. My grandparents are there, William and Anna Fitzgerald, and their parents are buried there. I mean, her parents are buried there. Augustus and Sarah Fitzgerald. My great-great-grandparents are buried there. The Johnsons. I can't recall offhand. I have to look at my paperwork, their names. And their parents are buried there. So it's several generations. My oldest brother, well, next to the oldest, is buried there. He died at the age of 2 in 1947. And recently we spread my brother Larry's ashes over my grandparents' grave in 2004. And just speaking to one of my cousins, they don't know where a lot of people are. His mother is up there, who's a Fitzgerald. Her married name is Broadhead. And they don't know where it is because some of the stones have rolled off the side. Yeah, and the markings are no longer there. That's okay. This is the Fitzgerald family. This is my great-grandfather, Augustus Fitzgerald, and his wife, Sarah Louise Johnson Fitzgerald. And this is my grandmother, Anna Van Dyke Fitzgerald. That's my father's mother. And these are all my great aunts and uncles. There's 14 children that's in this picture, and the two of them. And they lived in Kingston for years. He owned a stable of horses. And every year he would take 3 of the horses over to the old Dutch church uptown and let them use the horses for the nativity scene, for the 3 wise men. And this is my Uncle Banyan. He was in World War I, and he traveled all over Europe entertaining the soldiers. Plus he was a soldier himself. And I don't know a lot of details about all of them. The Aunt Clacky, and she used to love to crochet. She used to make the doll dresses for us all the time, the crochet dresses. Would you stand up on your bed, remember those? And my father, I know where he got it from. He could tap dance. I mean, he was trying to teach me how to. And he played the drums. And they did. They had the band, and Uncle Banyan, he had a trio with a cousin, a Broadhead, Percy Broadhead, and there was another family member that used to travel. I found a lot of articles in the Kingston Freeman about his performing. There used to be an opera house uptown somewhere that they performed in. It was very good, they said. Very good entertainment.
Excellent. Well, there you have it, the Fitzgerald Van Dyke family, and this is Renee. And we thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you. I love sharing.
Hi, we're here now with Janice Jefferson, and she's representing the Vanderzee family, a well-known family here in Kingston, and I want to thank you for joining us and being here today.
It's my pleasure.
Oh, very nice.
I would do it all over again.
It's wonderful. Now, I see you brought something with us to show us and kind of explain here.
Yes, my youngest sister put the collage together a couple of years ago, and she has included some of the members of the Vanderzee family. There were, maybe 100 strong at one time. We'll start at the beginning. This is my great-grandfather, Thomas Forrest Vanderzee, and his wife, Almira Means Vanderzee. From them were born 7 children: Helen, Louise, Cecilia, William, Thomas, Alfred, also known as Chappie. One daughter passed in childbirth, not childbirth, but as a child, Isabel. And I am the great-granddaughter of Thomas, the granddaughter of Louise and Charles Bryant, My mother is Dorothy Bryant Jefferson. This is her first cousin, Geraldine Smith, daughter of Helen Smith. I remember many years coming to Kingston as a small child, taking the ride up 95. I live in DC and I always have, but we'd ride up, maybe about 7 or 8 hours at that time, and we could smell Pine Street as we got closer. The lovely wooded scent, the natural wood from the 100-year-old Dutch house, and as soon as we hit the foyer, it's like, okay, we're in Kingston. Believe it, we're here. My grandmother would greet us. My auntie was there, my Uncle Tommy. He'd be sitting at the table playing, what's the name of that game? Solitaire. And you'd hear the cards hit the tabletop. You knew you were home. We'd sit in the living room, which was probably not too much bigger than this space we're in now, but there was so much love. We'd all sit there and share stories of our ride up to Kingston from DC. And then we'd bed down for the evening. The house did not, and loved the house, many sweet memories. We did not have a bathroom until 1962. So we had a wonderful outhouse, but who wanted to go out there in the dead of night?
That's right.
We sure didn't, but anyway, so many. Coming to church on Sundays, every Sunday. I was here for, maybe 6 weeks. Every Sunday we'd be right here, I'd be right on that front row with my cousin April Vanderzee. And, oh boy, we did not have these soft cushions, I can tell you that now.
That's a moderate advancement.
This is a new creation here. Boy, we'd sit there, though, we had to, for a couple of hours, I'm sure, singing and playing and passing notes and knowing that we'd get spanked when we got outside. Oh boy, so many good memories. Walking through the cemetery. My Uncle Chappie took me to Mount Zion. I guess it was in '85, before the big cleanup, and he showed me where my great grandparents were, his sister Isabel, his Uncle Sylvester, and we just walked. We walked all over. He told me about everybody in the whole town that he knew, and I think he knew everybody.
A lot of history.
Oh, a lot of history. So I felt the pride. I felt the love from him, and I guess 2 years later they had a massive cleanup project, and he and Mr. Forte and others spearheaded, Charles Broadhead. What a wonderful job. We really appreciate the dedication and the love. Chappie, my uncle, passed in '05, so we came up, we were here in this same lovely church, and we had wonderful service, and here I am again. It just brings back memories from, 55 years ago when I first stepped foot in. The same wood, the same wonderful windows and light, and it's good to be back at the forefront of their religious training and edification. It's nice to be back.
Well, I want to thank you so much for sharing with us.
Thank
you.
You
have been
thank
a
you.
Wonderful addition to our program.
Thank you very much. It's good to share. A lot of love.
Yes. Well, there you have it. 2 wonderful members of the families, folks that were buried up at Mount Zion. I hope you enjoyed it, as we've enjoyed putting it together for you.